If you spend any time on YouTube, you'll notice a lot of farming channels showing off massive tractors, endless fields, and the hustle of big agriculture. But tucked among them is a channel that feels different. It's quieter, more personal, and somehow more real. That's Just a Few Acres Farm. Pete and Hilarie Larson don't run thousands of acres or chase the biggest machines. What they share is a 45-acre family farm built on sweat, patience, and a genuine love for the land. On those acres, they raise chickens for meat and eggs, turkeys, pigs, and Dexter cattle for beef. Proof that small-scale farming can still provide abundance. And that's exactly what makes people connect with them. However, Pete wasn't always a farmer. For 20 years, he worked as an architect, climbing the ladder and becoming a partner at a respected firm. His wife Hilarie built her career as a nurse. Together, they raised 3 children and built a life that most people would see as successful. But something kept tugging at Pete. He grew up on farmland in New York's Finger Lakes, land that had been in his family since the early 1800s. No matter how far his career took him, the quiet pull of that farm never left. Eventually, Pete and Hilarie made a choice that changed everything. In the mid-90s, they packed up their city life and moved into Pete's grandfather's old farmhouse. It had been empty for decades, falling apart little by little, but they saw potential. Piece by piece, they restored it, turning it back into a home filled with life and laughter. But it wasn't until 2013 that Pete took the real leap. He stepped away from his architectural firm, raised his first batch of chickens, and realized farming gave him a sense of purpose that office life never could. From that point on, the Larsons committed themselves fully to farming, even though it meant living with less money and a lot more uncertainty. What makes their story special is how they chose to run the farm. Instead of taking on loans or trying to grow as fast as possible, they stuck to a debt-free lifestyle. Every dollar earned went back into the farm, and Pete's love for restoring old farmall tractors kept things running without breaking the bank. Hilarie balanced the demands of farming with her natural calm presence, keeping the family steady through long days and tough seasons. Slowly but surely, their little farm became self-sustaining. Then came YouTube. In 2019, Pete uploaded his first video to a channel he called Just a Few Acres Farm. It wasn't slick or polished, but it was real. He showed the daily chores, the animals, and the tractors with the same honesty that defined their farm. Viewers connected instantly. Pete's easygoing storytelling and the family's commitment to simple living struck a chord, and little by little the channel grew. Since then, Pete has shared hundreds of videos, everything from plowing with vintage tractors to raising cattle and chickens. Nothing about it feels forced, it's just the rhythm of farm life, captured on camera. As of August 2025, the channel has more than 500,000 subscribers and nearly 165 million views. The very first video set the tone for everything that followed, and the most recent upload continues that tradition of showing the beauty and struggles of small farming. Pete and Hilarie have also turned their story into other ventures beyond the farm. Pete wrote a book, A Year and a Day on Just a Few Acres, sharing insights from their life and work. They also offer merchandise like hats, shirts, and kids gear through their website, farmfocused.com, giving fans a way to stay connected to the farm. Thanks to these efforts, along with their farming operations, their total net worth is estimated to be around $1 million. Today, Just a Few Acres Farm is more than a farm and more than a YouTube channel. It's a reminder that life doesn't have to be about endless growth and bigger numbers. Pete and Hilarie have built a life that works for them, and in doing so, they've inspired countless others to rethink what really matters. Their journey proves that you don't need thousands of acres or shiny new equipment to find success. Sometimes, just a few acres and a lot of heart are more than enough.